Hey guys, just wanted to give a quick update. I guess like the title of the video is, my dog passed away, and yesterday we took our first day off streaming. It's typical good news, isn't it? We took our first day off streaming in about 2 months. I said I'm not going to stream on Sunday. We had the family plan to come round. We normally do something on a Sunday, have like a meal with our family. And although it sounds whatever, I don't know if it's lame or not, like they've all got dogs, so they bring the dogs around and they all like bring the dogs together and they play out, and it's just something we've always done. And randomly on the Saturday night, as I ended the stream, I was sat in bed and I should actually, let's go back a little bit. I guess there'll be a few people that are like, it's a dog, get over it. Some people will understand that I'm upset. Some people will think, why are you posting this on YouTube? But I've always just found that the thing I've wanted to do on YouTube is just be honest, like over everything. So, when something annoys me, when I like something or dislike something, I've always spoke about it honestly. And when people come to my channel, I'll give you an honest answer. I'm not going to give you some PR, keep everybody happy, And anyway, it was about 6 o'clock, and I'm sure if you rewatch the stream, you'll hear me talking about it, that my dog is shaking. So, my dog was like shaking for, I don't know. We don't know. And carried on for about 2 hours. Now, people that have dogs know that shaking isn't really a big thing. If you've got a small dog, like a Chihuahua or something, they shake all the time. Dogs shake when they're nervous or when they're excited. So the dog was shaking, and we thought that's a bit odd. Like, he doesn't normally. He's not that type of dog. He was a King Charles, and we just thought nothing of it really. Sometimes, he could eat too much, he could go mad on his food, and, sometimes, like, he'd eat too much or eat his dinner too quickly, and then he'd sit down on the couch for, like, 10 minutes and he'd be fine or whatever. So we gave it about 2 hours, and he was still shaking. We thought, we'll just take him to the vets. So we rang the emergency vets. I was sat streaming at the time. We rang the emergency vets, and I mute my mic, and my mum comes in after about an hour, and she's like, yeah, we took him to the vets. The vets checked him out, stretched him, did all this tests, and said he's absolutely fine, there's nothing wrong with him. So I was like, great. And then my mood picked up, carried on running the lab for like an hour or two, and then I ended the stream and I was like, I'm going to have a day off on Sunday. Then in the middle of the night, there was, people were getting up and down, and he didn't seem to be getting any worse. He was still shaking, but he was kind of lying down, I guess. He was kind of lying down, and the vet had given him sedatives and painkillers, so he just presumed that, it's like 1 in the morning. It's not uncommon for a dog to be tired at 1 in the morning. He was still kind of shaking a bit. We'd taken to the vet, so we knew nothing was wrong with him. And then that was it, really. My mum sat downstairs with him for about an hour. And then my mum fell asleep because it's like 2 in the morning. She's staying up with the dog. And then it just died. We don't really know why it died. Or I don't know. So it's put me, like, I feel pretty depressed at the moment. So I didn't really feel like streaming. I might stream later on, I don't know. But your dog, like, it has a routine. You'll see your dog, you'll hear its noises. Like, the house now's quiet. You don't hear it walking. It's not in its regular spot, like where you go, like it always used to sit in the kitchen in this corner. It's not there. and it's just depressing, really. And there'll be some people that are like, dogs die. Yeah, sudden deaths happen in dogs, you know. And then there'll be people like, yeah, I've lost a dog, and they'll know what it's like. I'm not really an emotional person. In some ways, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel bad because I don't really show that much emotion. Like people in my family were crying, and I just kind of didn't really react. I don't know. I feel like it was more shock, and I just wanted to talk about it. I don't know if anybody's ever lost something suddenly, but it just made me think, and I thought I'd speak about it. It just made me think, like, for people that lose, people in accidents and just lose something suddenly, I couldn't imagine it. All the dogs we've ever had have typically gone in the classic dog way. They get sort of old. They're about 10, 11, They get a bit old, 12, 13, and they you can't move around the house as well. Maybe they get some arthritis, like we've carried dogs upstairs, that could no longer get upstairs, or, made them end up sleeping downstairs, and, they just slow down. And then we've had dogs that have had, like inoperable kind of tumours, I guess. And if you're a dog owner, one of the, I guess, shit things about owning a dog or a pet in general is you will go through multiple dogs. A dog is going to last 15 years tops, and that's really good age. So, you're going to go through many dogs, and all the dogs have got different personalities. All the dogs do different things. And I don't know, it's just kind of depressing. Like, it would sit underneath my desk. It's not sat here now, it's just kind of like quiet. I don't know, it's just I just fancied talking about it, really. Yeah, we were talking about, like, I guess people losing people like suddenly. I guess I've been kind of lucky. I'm unlucky in somewhat. I won't go into our family, but I've only ever really had two close family members pass in my life. My nan, she passed. If anybody's ever experienced dementia, that's an awful thing. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. That is truly, truly depressing. If anybody's gone through that, then I feel for you, because my nana had it, and it was like the last two, maybe 3 years, 2 and a bit years. But it's just so immensely depressing, like, because I guess, like, you're just memories, right? That's pretty much what you are to each other. You're just memories. And you'd go see her, and she wouldn't know who you are. And she'd have these lucid moments where, she'd recognise you, she'd speak to you, and you'd be like, things are back to normal. And then it'd just be like, can you leave my house? I don't know who you are, And that's, like, awful. Because obviously she don't want to be saying that. She don't know any different. So I was there when my nan passed away. That was incredibly depressing. But that was like a gradual thing. I've lost people to cancer. That was a gradual thing. It's sudden, but it's a gradual process. But I've never really lost anything instantly. My dog wasn't ill. It wasn't particularly old. It just died instantly, overnight, for in the space of running around the house, been completely normal to within the next 2-3 hours dead. We didn't get like a, what's the word, an analysis ran on him after he died, because it's super expensive and it's not going to change anything really, is it? So we don't know. We don't think he was poisoned. We don't know. Maybe he had an underlying condition. We don't know. But yeah, people that have lost people instantly, I can't even imagine that. Like, I guess, like, even though, like, it's gonna sound, I guess, a bit silly, but anybody that's a dog owner knows, like, you always think, and whenever you've lost anybody, you just kind of think, like, I should have done things differently. You know, maybe I should have done this or done that, or, you know, should I have mended that relationship, or should I have spoke to them more, or, you know, should I have done this or that in their final days? And you have all these things that go over your head. And I just thought I'd share, like, I don't know what I'm feeling. I just thought I'd be honest. So yeah, I don't know. I think I might play some Path of Exile. The stuff you're watching in the background was yesterday. I just needed something to take my mind off it, so I just had the stream on with everything muted, and I was just running the lab. I might do the same today. I don't know. It's just shit, man. Like, losing anybody's shit. I don't know. But I don't really have anything else to say. I just felt like making a video, just updating you guys with what's going on. You know, maybe you tuned into my stream yesterday and there was no webcam, no audio, and you were like, what's going on? So that's it, really. I don't know. Hopefully we'll cheer up soon. We have another dog in the house. The other dog is kind of wondering where the other dog is, so there's that to go on. So yeah, I just thought I'd just be honest and make this video. I don't need any, you know, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with me, you know. I just feel a bit down, which is pretty normal. I just thought I'd share it because, I don't know, I think it's important to not be a complete closed book and hide everything off. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go play something, take my mind off it, and that's really what I've been up to. There we go.